SEC championship game this Saturday afternoon. Georgia, Texas, a rematch from a couple months ago. I've got the point spread winner for you in this game. We're going to look at that first matchup. Georgia won outright, but was it misleading? I've got the answer. I'm going to let you know how to play this game and make some money coming up free right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your SEC championship game at 4 o'clock Eastern this Saturday on ABC National TV. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia will probably have a little bit of a home field environment here, and they're also more used to playing in this stadium as they seem to do so each and every year. But let's look at the rematch here. First of all, Texas was a 4.5-point favorite. They lost outright 30-15. They trailed 23-0 at half, but it was misleading, and I do think that misleading result sets up some value now with the Texas Longhorns here in the rematch, and I like Texas to win this game and cover as well. First of all, it was a misleading game the first time around. Texas came out terrible. I think the big game atmosphere got to a more inexperienced team, and it showed. They had 3 turnovers in the first half alone. In fact, Georgia scored 17 of those first 23 points directly off of the Texas turnovers. So once again, the game was pretty much over at that point, and it's really hard to get a real read on the game itself. But if we dig deeper into the overall seasonal numbers this year, I think there's several ways to make a case that Texas is the better team. And the fact that they have that game under their belt now, they come out focused and play better here on a neutral field, which actually might be better than being at home. I think that was another reason they came out a bit tight, and the turnovers were not a fluke early in that game back in mid-October. Let's look overall here at the defenses. You know, Georgia's gotten by with a fantastic defense for years now, and while their D is good statistically, 20 points a game allowed, 5.1 yards per play is much weaker than recent additions we've seen. And you contrast that to a Texas defense that's given up just 4 yards per play. Texas is over a yard per play better this season defensively, and they give up almost 40% less points, 11.5 versus 20.5. So another reason why I think that Texas-Georgia game back in October was a bit misleading. Let's look at SEC conference games only. So far this season in conference games, Georgia has been +6. Texas has been almost +14. Texas is 2 yards per play net. Georgia's only 0.7 yards per play net. And once again, Texas allowing a yard per play less on defense. 2 really good teams, but Texas is the elite team in this game. They're the much better defensive team, and I think the revenge motive is legit here. Whenever I can get what I think is the better team with revenge off a somewhat misleading loss, that sets up as a solid play. So let's see if we're getting line value. Database simulation favors Texas by 3. The current line is 2.5 to 3, so the line is fair. But let's talk about that key number of 3. Some spots have -3, but a lot of other spots have -2.5. 3 is the key number in all of football. In fact, there's about an 8 to 9% chance Texas wins by exactly 3 in this game. So once again, laying 2.5 is a much better play than laying 3. But either way, at 3 or less, I like the Texas Longhorns here to win the SEC championship game on Saturday afternoon. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on this game? Side, total. Are you able to find any player props? You know, maybe we'll start to see more player props pop up now in these championship games. Let me know how you're taking this game on and what side or total you like. Include some analysis if you have time as well in the comments below. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. Don't forget also, if you're liking these free play videos each and every day of the week, thumbs up like. The more thumbs up, the more comments, let me know. The more free play videos I'll do throughout the week in both football and basketball. A lot of basketball content coming up here over the next few weeks now that football's college season at least is winding down. Don't forget my NFL Fade the Public videos are ready for this weekend as well. Click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert so you know when it is posted here and you can be the first to watch on Wager Talk TV. By the way, if you want my personal best bets, I highly recommend getting them for the month of December. December is always a very strong month for us. We had a drawdown in November, and we're still up over a 100% in return on bankroll in 11 months this season. So even with a drawdown in November, we have still doubled your bankroll in 11 months this year for my best bet clients at wagertalk.com. So it's a great time to get on board and finish your year right. In fact, get the rest of December, the rest of 2024 for just $199 complete. No promo code needed. The special offer is on my page right now. That is an all-sports special. Gets college football, pro football, college basketball, and pro basketball, all 4 major sports for the rest of this year, the rest of December for just $199. The sooner you get on board, the more days you're getting free with that flat rate. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. And oh, by the way, when you're there, check out the daily free play I post as well. Bonus free plays on my page every day with analysis. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. And get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Follow me on social media as well on X and Instagram at Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV. There's plenty more free play videos coming up next.